All right, so what's up? For this video, I am going to be going over this habit tracker that I'm making and to kind of go over some of the habits that I'm doing. So if you didn't catch my earlier video, I would look at that one. It's the video before this that I did yesterday. And basically what I'm trying to go over was the sort of context of what I'm doing is that I sort of withdrew from the school that I'm doing and I'm moving to this community college. And so what that sort of means is I'm trying to improve my sort of lifestyle and do this sort of self-improvement, but I feel like it's kind of because I'm lacking on certain areas, for example, like diet and exercising and all those things that I feel like could actually help me make a life where I just feel healthier, really. And so that can also help some of the other issues that I'm facing and regulate them and manage them better. So what I'm doing with this habit tracker is I'm essentially just going over all the habits that I want to do on one side of this page, and on the other I'm marking down all of the days that I have left in the month and just saying whether I meet them or not. It's a very simple thing, but I'm trying to keep it simple at the start and trying to keep myself accountable for things. So here it is. So for example, I have this side where I wrote all down the habits that I want to do, and I have this side where I basically divided the page into different boxes. And so for example, this starts July 27th and it goes all the way through down to the end of August. And so hopefully I'll meet all these goals, sort of thing. But basically what I'm going to do first in this video is go over the habits, and then I'm going to give you an update for today, day one of all these things, and tell you what's going on. So I'm excited, so let's go. I started out by making this title called Improving My Life for the habit tracker. And so the goals, they divided them up into, I don't know how many goals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is kind of a lot of habits for one day. But basically the goals I have are dieting, exercise, hygiene, reading, sleep, and therapy skills, right? So those are all some things that I feel like could help me on the side of what, my primary focus is, which is academics and stuff. So the first one, so I wrote a title, for example, diet, and then the goal is cooking 3 times a week. And then under it, I wrote bullet points saying how exactly I want to make these goals happen. So the first one, for example, is cooking with parents or cooking by myself. Just generally cooking, because I feel like cooking instead of eating out or eating some shit, like fast food, is always helpful. And going grocery shopping for the healthy foods, I don't know how often. And then the other one, I was talking about eating chips. I eat a lot of chips. So maybe like once a week. I get this one, I normally eat family-sized bags in 2 sittings. So that's too many chips. So trying to get that down to 1 family-sized bag per week and just dividing up into different plastic bags sounds like a good idea. So the next one I have in there is exercise. And so I want to do cardio about 30 times a week and some sort of strength thing. I'm not really totally the most well-versed, but something in the gym really quickly, twice a week. And the way I can do that, I'm thinking of like running, like hiking or rucking, like with a heavy backpack up and down hills to get the heartbeat going, kind of like more for cardio, maybe biking. And then the way that I want to do, for example, at home, but also when I move up to the community college in Northern California, is to specifically do core exercises and lift weights and maybe do some of the machines. And I think that'll probably be good. I don't intend on doing that a ton of time, but I intend on doing that maybe twice a week because there is a school gym. For hygiene, just the normal stuff, but I want to do it every day. I won't go too far into that. For reading, my only goal is read every day. So one of the things I want to do with that is basically, because another goal that I have that's kind of unspoken is to have the first hour of the morning, no electronics, last hour of the day, no electronics. And so part of that winding down process at night, and maybe winding up process in the morning, for me is going to be occupied by reading. And reading is just a great way. It's just really interesting. Interesting stuff, fun reads, good habit to build. So there's that. And then sleep, I want to try and get 8.5 hours of sleep every night because I tend to get like 7-ish, and that isn't enough. I fall asleep in a lot of my lectures, but I am learning that might be something else. Theta wave intrusion, if you're interested, look it up. But either way, winding down without electronics actually might help. I tried it last night, and I went to bed like way sooner, so maybe it has some merit to it. And then the last one is just therapy skills. So one small item, like 15 minutes a day, doesn't have to be much, like meditation, journaling, like some sort of, my therapist calls it a safety plan with coping skills, maybe like a gratitude journal. So just stuff like that, 15 minutes a day, nothing much. So for today, been making good progress so far. I went hiking, went gardening, and then also I did a little run. I don't want to over exercise on my run because I tend to get injured. So I only did like 10 minutes, like 3/4 of a mile, I don't know. It's a very good start. Like I want to start low and then slowly build up. That's what I did during cross country in high school, and I think that'll work out. Yeah, dieting, I'll probably cook later, and if I don't, I'm only looking at 3 times a week. Hygiene stuff, done that so far. Reading, I'll do that later for a break. Sleep is good, and then therapy skills, I'm probably going to journal right after this. So that is all. Thank you for watching. I will keep you posted. I think I want to try and do like weekly updates for my habit tracker to try and keep myself accountable. And then also I'll do like a big recap at the end of the month on the lessons that I learned and how exactly my progress has been with the habits. So I'll post other videos as well, probably. So sounds good. I don't know. This channel is just gonna be like my life. That's it. I have other channels, music channel, STEM channel, but those take more effort. This one I'm just gonna be talking at a camera to you, and hopefully it works out. All right. So bye. Thanks.